Alright, Eugene's backyard repair. Here we are back on the Craftsman. Let's take her apart and see if have any inhabitants underneath the covers here. Check out our carb. See if we can clean that up and put some fuel in there. See if she fire. Got this from a fellow down the street. Gutting out of the house, so I stopped and I seen this sitting by the shed. There was actually this in the two snowblowers. I was too late for the snowblower, but I did get this. He said no problem. He said he didn't care. Now they're going to get rid of them. So here we are. Take a look. If you check out my last video, you see it does start. There was some starting fluid and she fired. So at least we got spark. We don't have to mess with that. I like these covers. They're the cord goes right through them. If you watch my other video on the other Craftsman, this was actually cut, so you can get this off. So that's a pain in the butt. You gotta unhook it from the other end just to get this plastic off. I don't know why they did that. Why they couldn't have made it just and cut out for the cord to go to. I don't know. I have no clue. Anyway, got parts right here. Snap them in. Alright, what we're gonna need. It's gonna be metric or is it gonna be standard? Is it metric or standard? I don't know. Grab both sets. All depends on the age of the Craftsman. Older ones were all standard. I'm not sure what this one's from. Top ones won't be too big because I think they're 5/16, which is the same as a 8mm. So either one will go that way, and they're not. Try 3/8. 3/8 seems to fit. We'll go with 3/8. I don't know why I never. Oh, I don't use the electric tools because it's just a little noisy for the camera. Be 4 up here or 3 up here, 3 or 4 depending on the model, and then be 1 down here somewhere, same as the other Craftsman. We're taking this off not because there's a problem. We're taking this off to make sure there's no mouse nest in here. So all you need to do is get your mower all ready for the season and then burn it up with a mouse nest, catching it on fire, or even if it doesn't catch on fire, just overheating the cylinder and hooking the motor. These are air cooled. Sucks the air in through the top here. Blows it down across the fins and in this cover, and then out the sides. Cool it. So don't want to burn it up. There's them. Should have one on the side here is probably going to be a 7/16. Wrong set. What size did I have here? Anyway, that was a 5/16 for them. I'll be darned. Try. Oh, I hear core. I don't think it's for here though. Oh, so might have to pull it here. Oh, she's a small one. Looks like maybe only a 3/8. Yep, 3/8. This will get the tank out off. Well, not off, but out of our way. Still got the fuel line hooked to it. We'll get to that too. I think we're gonna pull the whole carburetor off, but we definitely should get the bowl off and take a look. We're also gonna make sure we watch for that this cover to go back over right on the governor here. This little flapper, the fan blows the flapper, which pulls the throttle, which that's what regulates the engine. The more strain you put on the closer the slower the engine go, and then the fan will go closer, which will actually open the throttle. You know, just works off the wing, off the. Ooh, she's got big old spider nest, spider webs. Works off the fan. Just runs the flapper here, like I said, and then which works the throttle right here. Anyway, who knows if it works? I have no clue. Well, we'll hope it does. Everything feels loose. It's just, it's dirty. I think we might get that cover off. We'll take this off so I can get this stuff out of the way. There, get that out. Handle through. Oh, get pliers so we can get the tank off. Of course, what can I find? What can I find? The pliers. That's okay. These work. Pair of lineman pliers. Just want to get the tank out of the way. If you watched my last video, you know it's empty anyway, so. The fuel's going to the point where it almost doesn't smell no more. We got a really big spider's nest over here. Look at that thing. Wow. They've been working on that for a long while. Oh, they've been evicted. Alright, we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, and one on the dipstick. One on the dipstick, Jimmy. Gotta watch the O'Reilly's commercials. Actually, I think they might have took off Jimmy off of there. I don't know. You know how it works. It's always funny until somebody decides that they don't like it no more, and then becomes offensive. Oh, why people can't just have a sense of humor? Can't do it. But anyway, staying out of politics and of personal opinions. I have a very good sense of humor. Well, I must. I keep picking this junk up off the side of the road. And yes, I do buy stuff too. It all isn't free. But when it is, I'll take it. You still gotta value your time into fixing this stuff, so you know, your time's still worth something. So even though I might not be paying for them up front, you know, a lot of times I'm paying for parts. Oh, that's good. Those are all the same size. I don't know. 2 long ones, 2 short ones. 2 long in the back and 2 shorts in the front. I try to put them in groups in the parts tray, just so it's easy to figure out where they go. I know this one takes 1, 2, 3, 4 in the small one, so if I put them in a group, I know which ones are which. Is this? Alright. Is there or is there not a mouse nest? Oh, and I pulled the dipstick out. Nope. She's clear. That'll give us a chance to grab the air gun and blow everything out. At least the wind chimes are my last video. Well, not the one on this, but I think I did one on a chainsaw, or I can't remember. But the chimes are loud. Dirty dick on this thing. don't think anybody's ever cleaned this off. Wash your mowers off, people. Grass is very corrosive. The acids in the grass will eat right through the paint. They'll rust that. Cause toxic checks. Ruin electrical connections. Yeah. What's this? Just dirt stuck in it over here. We got the compressor off, so it won't be popping on, making noise. Of course, what did I do? I brought everything but a, well, maybe it's 5/16. Everything but a flathead. It is a 5/16. Get this air filter cover off. You see my other video, you see this filter's dirty. I got a tractor supply not too far from me, so if I have to, I'll go see if I can find one. Actually, I might even have one. Hang on. Hang on. No. Thought I might have one on the wall. This filter is bad. And I'm pretty sure these people left this thing sitting in their yard, so it's wet. Yeah. Anyway, I'll throw it up on the table there. Oh my gosh, look inside this carpet. Alright, we're going to pause you for a second. I'm going to take this outside and brake clean this thing. This thing is bad. Alright, we're back. We took a little brake clean to the carburetor, to the filter. That way, get rid of some of the dirt and water. We're going to get another filter, but hoping this will dry out some by the time I go to try to start this thing. Anyway, next we're going to, I think we're going to pull the bowl. Should be. Trying to wipe off some of the dirt. We should be okay with the bowl. Let me show you this one. I'm over here trying to clean the cover. I was looking around to see if I had a filter. Sometimes I buy extras and hang them up. I look up in the hoard. Hang on. And right there, yeah, see if we can bring you in, is a whole nother carburetor system. Something I had given to the scrap guy. I always take the carburetor, gas cap, nuts, bolt screws, blah blah blah, whatever I think I might need, and there's a whole nother carburetor system up there. But anyway, no filter in that one, obviously. But probably would have had it already. Anyway, back to this one. See what we got underneath here. 7/16 maybe. Oh, guess I can just use a ratchet. Maybe. Maybe not. Find out. Might be a 1/2 inch. Sockets are right here. So I reach them. That was not the right one. Try 7/16. Oh, she's a big one. And a half. Half of this. Take a magic marker because a lot of times these float bowls you got it'll be flat and then it'll drop down. It'll be flat across the bottom and then it'll drop down and there's a low spot for the float to go in. So if we mark this, we can put it back where it was so we don't end up with the float in the wrong spot. Take a Sharpie. Rip the top off here. Mark the carburetor, we'll mark the bowl. Don't have to be perfect, you just have to know that's the side that, like I said, I'm not sure if this one has it, but unfortunately you find out after you take it all off. I should remove this whole thing because it's really a lot easier to see. Yeah, let's just try taking the bowl off. Oh yeah, just what you want to see is water. Yep, she's straight water. Every repair person wants to see straight water coming out the carburetor. But it was clean. It was clean water, so maybe it didn't ruin too much. Got a piece of wire running through this. Actually, I can see through the jet that way. It's the other way, I can't tell. Hang on. Nope. Jet is clear. Like I said, that water was clean, so I'm hoping it's not full. It's not rust in here. No. It was just old gas. Nothing bad at all. Pull this out, away from my face. No, nothing bad at all. Float moves. You might get lucky here. Of course, now the cover's right in the way. Huh. We'll give her a shot. You might have lucked out. Arrow's running behind me here. Tighten this back up, but don't crank it down too tight because this is a aluminum bowl. Good. And it'll bend the it'll bend the bottom in, and then you won't be able to, it won't seal. You'll end up hitting the where the jet is on the bottom, and it won't seal at all. What do we have to get back on? I think we have to get the pull start back on. Oh, that's obvious. You can't pull it without the pull start. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Where I made a mistake on my other Craftsman. There's a little plate behind this cover. I ended up trying to put it on the outside of the pull start, which was pulling the throttle. It was driving me crazy trying to figure out why it wouldn't idle right. That was it. I was pulling on the spring. All right, what do we need here? Get these bolts. Get that dipstick back on before I dirt down the hole. Grab my 5/16. These are sheet metal, but they're inserts. I mean, still can't over crank them, but this is not just sheet metal screws stuck to it. That's good. Back in the cup. Short ones in the front. Make sure we get all the bolts started before I go torquing anything down. That way I got a little play in it. That one. I think I got it. Nope. Yep, that one started. I'm back here by the dipstick. That one started. Alright, not to make this super long, we're going to pause it here until I get these screws in. Alright, here we go. We got the cover cleaned off. We took some detail spray and a little paintbrush and just cleaned up some of the dirt and stuff so it doesn't fall in carburetors and oil passages. Anyway, we got our, this is a medicine dropper thing for feeding infants, and just took a piece of rubber hose. You can suck fuel right up to it. You can squirt it in the carburetor, you can squirt it in the plug hole. We're going to squirt it down. Actually, we're going to get a little bungee cord here. Hang on. That way I'll hold this tube up in there. Hook it there. Around there. Back to the full start. Just to help hold it up. Put our syringe in here. Here's some juice. This shouldn't be a bowl full. Shouldn't be. Got gas in there. Boom. Empty. Goes on the bench here. Let's see what she does. If you watched my last video, you know it starts off spray, but we don't know if it starts off of the carburetor. Let's give her a pull. For a primer? No primer system on this one. Huh. That's weird. I'm gonna spray it once just to see if we can get the pick up fuel. Didn't take the carburetor off, so we don't know if there's a jet clogged up to the center. See if we were full of gas. She said, "Oh, we didn't get to try. We're gonna pause it and get another tube full here, and we're gonna try again because I can get to try the brake." All right, here we go. We'll try it again. Fill it back up. I tried to get a little more fuel in the syringe this time. Pulled it up a little higher. Come on. Doesn't look like this one's gonna empty out. Might get full that time. Alright, we're gonna end this anyway, so we'll get this last shot. Put my stuff back. Let's see if it'll start by pulling this time. It doesn't really have a choke system to it. It's an automatic choke now. It doesn't. It really ain't what you can do to it. And the brake worked. Woohoo! Try again. Be sure. There you have it. She's a runner. Minimum amount of effort put into her. Need a new filter. We're obviously going to change the oil. I think the tank is empty. I mean empty. Oh no, there's some of that water. We'll blow that out, get that dried up. We'll bring you back after I get this thing all reassembled. You'll need to watch me put it back together. Just a quick shot here to show you we actually cleaned this off. We didn't put it back together all full of mud and grease and grime. Oops, I see a little bit. Hang on. No, we're not trying to fool anybody into thinking it wasn't used. It's just, it's the right thing to do is to clean it off. That way, at least they're starting over with a fresh machine. Or fresh, where they built up mud and grease and spider nests and everything else in there. Alright, we'll bring you back when I'm done putting it together. There's the top cover. We cleaned her off. Like I said, just to show that we don't try to put the things back together full of felt. Just not right. Alright. We'll be back. All right, there you have it. She's back together. Let's give her one more pull here. I got the air filter back on. Oh, I get a little fuel in it. Won't hurt it. I don't ever get rid of them empty anyway. Let's put something in it. I just don't like put a lot right now because it's too close to winter. Yeah, there's something in there. Give her a pull. Don't pick up the air hose. Might like I'll push it forward and run it over. Then I'll be doing a video on how to change the air hose on your compressor. There she is, still runs. It's as good as it did. You know, probably good as it can be expected. You know, like I said, I don't know how long it was sitting out of the yard. I passed that house for quite a few years now. I'm pretty sure it's been sitting there. So, you know, you can't expect a lot out of it, but it sure came back around good. I'll put it up and get rid of it. Like I said, a real decent price. Give somebody else maybe a better mower than they had. Depending on if I'm gonna look for this cover. It's not important, but if I can find it and it's cheap, I will get it. So, you know, like I said, I try to keep the cost down low. I'm pretty sure I don't have one. I wouldn't save that anyway. Alright, so there you have it. It's all fixed. Alright, so you got any information out of this or found it somewhat informative, you know, like, share, subscribe if you would please. You know, if you just enjoyed watching the repair, this is what you could do. If you weren't filming, you could probably do this in half an hour, maybe 45 minutes between taking it apart and putting it back together. Like I said, to making sure there's no mouse nest under this cover right here. You don't want to burn up your push mower. They're not cheap. They're not cheap at all unless you go to Walmart, and then that one won't last long. But anyway, so like, share, subscribe if you would please. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. You can go check them out. Post pictures of parts, projects, funny stuff. You know, I started playing with the 4-wheeler drift girl. You ain't seen the drift girl videos. You gotta check her out. She's funny girl. Anyway, go check them out, and then you all have a good day and peace.